Hi, bud. I'm gonna get the fire going. It'll be warmer in here in a second. Well, in an hour or so, anyway.
I've made a lot of progress cleaning and organizing the basement, which has basically been a disaster zone since we moved into this house and I began farming here 4 years ago. Now, I hope to make similar progress out in the workshop. A big part of what makes organization and cleaning interesting for me is creating tiny projects that involve creativity. Everything has a place when I'm done, and often that place is completely customized. That's definitely true of my new tool area. Rakes won't fit where the shovels are, and the stirrup hoe can't go where the rakes rest. Organizing the workshop involves a lot of projects like that. And to get in the right frame of mind, I'm going to create a place to store my workshop matches. I start fires out here so infrequently that I don't need a lot, like an entire box for instance. Although, if this cleanup and reorganization is successful, maybe that will change because I'll enjoy this space so much more. I'm a big proponent of starting where you can make the most impact. For the workshop, the thing that makes it messiest the fastest is lumber. Since I hate throwing things away when I can envision a future use for them, I have little scraps, anything between 12 and 24 inches, in piles, basically everywhere in here. I'm thinking that needs to change, and if it does, the workshop improves in a hurry. While I'm out here, waiting for the wood stove to make an impact on the temperature inside the workshop, I might as well have the ice rink making progress. It's raining anyway, so I may as well help things along. Now that that's set up and running, let's get started on these shelves. Right. Big difference immediately. This is going to be a nice feature out here. But I still have large pieces of lumber. Most of my bigger stuff is outside on 2 sawhorses under an old tarp. But I have a lot of things leaning up against the wall inside. Once again, finding a nice, out-of-the-way place to organize that will make a huge difference. I've got just the place, which is currently not being utilized, except to act as a de facto area to store more lumber. The little deck I put outside the workshop. It was never meant to be a pile of lumber, but when you have a hard time throwing away things that could still be proving useful, and you're always strapped for time in the summer, flat surfaces have a way of acting like storage shelves and collecting things. I think it's time to build some actual storage shelves that not only allow me to store the lumber leaning against the wall inside the workshop, but also take care of the problem of inaccessibility on the deck itself. so nice to be able to walk out of the workshop and access the firewood without going down the steps, walking around the front of the deck, and then bringing it back up and in. It's also nice to have all of this lumber up and out of the way, but in a place where I can easily access it. Already, the workshop is a nicer, more welcoming and enjoyable environment where I can begin working on other projects that will further improve the homestead.